We're told in Scripture in John chapter 11 about Jesus losing his dear friend Lazarus. And in that passage is the shortest scripture in Greek. Jesus wept. 2 words in English. Jesus wept. He was confronted by the reality of death and death of someone that he loved, and he wept. But he didn't just weep. That word that says Jesus wept, that word that we translate as weep, actually speaks much greater. The word is the same word that you would use of a war horse snorting as it roars into battle, full of emotion, enraged, charging headlong into the fray. The war horse snorts. So Jesus, confronted by the death of his beloved friend Lazarus, overcome with emotion and enraged at the reality of death and loss. It was never meant to be this. It was never meant to be like this. It's so unnecessary. He's the Lord of life, not the Lord of death. The Lord of life. Death is unnatural. Death is not a part of the system. Death is a foreign body within the system that is not meant to be there. We are all made for eternity. We are all made with eternity in our hearts, the scripture says, so that we know, each and every one of us knows we were made to live forever. And death is unnatural. It's not part of the circle of life, Elton John. No, it ain't. It's unnatural. It is a violation of the natural order. That's why we are all so confronted by it. That's why we all feel so robbed by it. That's why we feel like a violation has taken place when we are confronted with death, because it has. Something unnatural has taken place, and we are violated when we are confronted with death because it's not right, and injustice has taken place. And Jesus, confronted with that injustice and the unnaturalness of it and the very real pain and suffering that severance that has happened between him and his dear friend Lazarus, overcomes him, and he snorts like a war horse raging, like a war horse full of emotion, confronted, charging into the battle. Jesus wept. And so do we. And so do we.